Hello, welcome to Hillside Harvest Homestead, and today we will be showing you how to build a chick brooder. Now the brooder we are going to build is just temporary. It's just from materials we have on hand. Some of the materials we have are over here. We have some 1/4 inch ply and just some random wood that was here. These are like 3.5 by 1s, 1 inch thick, 94 inches long. But this is what the previous owner had on here on the property, so this is what we're going to use just to get rid of some of it. But yeah, so in the beginning of the video you saw me cutting some of the pieces up already, but what you haven't seen yet is I'm also pocket drilling one side of them so that we can build one side like this. This is part of one side. These are the ones that are pocket holed, and then we just screwed them into the two sides. And then this is our 1/4 inch piece of ply. It's just tacked in on the back side of it. But we'll be doing, of course, 2 of these and then 2 end caps, so we can put on the end, and then we'll just nail our 1/4 inch bottom to the bottom of it when we're done, and then we'll go ahead and build us a little frame for the top and put some mesh wiring over it for a lid. But we'll get started on some of that, and we'll just show you a little bit of video on it. This is a pocket hole drill. Bam! We got our parts laid out. Cut that part. Alright, well, we've got our pieces cut out. The length of this one is 94 inches. The original boards were just slightly over that, but they were all different lengths, so I just cut them all to 94 to utilize as much length as possible in the wood, but with cutting the bad ends off. So we pocket holed our middle pieces, and now we're just gonna screw them in and buckle it up and throw us a 1/4 inch piece of ply on which will be the inside, and tack it in, and that would be how we did this side right here, which I still need to trim a little bit of the ply off the end. It's just a little bit too long, but I'll use my reciprocating saw for that. And once we do that, we'll just make some 2 end pieces, which would be pretty much, we'll use the same kind of design we use on the sides, just in a smaller width, which will be 18, roughly 18.5, because that's the width of the ply that we have on hand. So, but this should be plenty long enough and wide enough for the chicks that we do have in our incubator. You know, this will just be temporary for when they were just little. Once they start feathering out, we'll find a different spot for them. But yeah, I'll just buckle this up real quick and throw the ply on it, and y'all just can just hang out and watch if you like. And also, I'm not using a tape measure since this just is a temporary one. So I'm not really worried about my spacings, you know. I'm not building it for anybody else. It's just something that we're gonna build pretty quick, and once we figure out whether or not we want to do more incubating over time of the chicks, then we'll build one that's a lot bigger and better. That'll stand the test of time. Alright, well, we finally are done. It's not pretty, looks more like a coffin than anything, but you know, that's the materials we had on hand, and nothing about it was is what I like. I actually build cabinets for a living, and trust me, this is not up to par. But the wood is, you know, it's rough sawn, so it's totally different thicknesses throughout the whole wood, but you know, it's real light, it's real easy to move. It'll work for us, you know. And again, as if we decide to do hatch out more chicks, and yeah, of course we'll build something a lot wider and a lot better for them. But for now, this right here will have to do us, and it didn't cost us anything. All the materials we had on hand. I will be framing out a little top for a lid. Pretty much I'll just use the same method as I did the frame on the sides. Use the pocket hose to put everything together, and I have two hinges that I want to place, pretty much like a piano hinge. Just place them on the sides and put some wire on it, so as the birds get older and they try to jump out, you know, it'll keep them in. But yeah, if y'all like this video and would like to see more, hopefully it was a little bit helpful, you know, just to show that you can use anything that's on your property pretty much, or you know, you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of tubs or something fancy. You can do stuff like this just to get by. But yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe. It'll help us out. You know, we're just starting out on this new homesteading journey. Me and my wife both have throughout our years liked messing with animals and stuff, but this is something that we really want to take serious now. And so yeah, I hope to see you again.